JavaScript can be added to a web page in three different ways. Those are inline script, internal script, external script. We are also going to discuss about how we can add multiple external scripts. Now let's see how we can add an inline script to our document. Now what do I mean by inline script? Inline script means adding the JavaScript directly to the HTML elements in line with HTML elements. Now let me just demonstrate that. I'm going to remove the h1 tag. Instead, I'm going to define a button which is going to say click me. Let me just refresh. As you can see, there we have our button. Inside of this over here, I can specify JavaScript. Let's say on click, that is when that button is clicked, I want the code to execute that I define in the double quotes. I'm gonna use a built-in JavaScript function that is alert to show a pop-up message in the document. Let's define that. That's going to say alert. Inside of that, we are going to define a message that we want to show up. Let's say welcome to my JavaScript course. As you can see, inside of the button, in line with the button, we added some JavaScript. I made some mistakes over. That should be alert. That's a JavaScript built-in function. On click, when the button is clicked, we want the JavaScript built-in function alert to execute. Now let's see how that works. Let's save. When I click me over here, as you can see, it shows our pop-up message. With that said, we just wrote our first inline JavaScript code. Now let's discuss about internal JavaScript and how we can add it to our document. Let me just make my Visual Studio a bit bigger. Let me just remove this button. Okay, the internal script can be written in the head or the body, but it is preferred to put on the body of HTML document. First, let us write on the head part of the page. Inside of the head, I'm gonna open a script tag. Inside of here, we can actually write our JavaScript code. Let's define a console log, a simple console log, and that's going to say hello world. And that's how we write an internal JavaScript. To see how this works, let me just open my console log. We can open a console log by going to inspect, or we can go here inside the more tools and developer tools. Let's go to console. As you can see, the JavaScript code from the internal JavaScript actually gets executed and prints hello world on the console. But writing JavaScript on the head section is not preferred much. So what we are going to do is, we are going to remove from the head section, we are going to define at the bottom of the body section. As you can see, it still stays the same. Now let's talk about external JavaScript and how we can add to our document. Similar to the internal JavaScript, the external script link can be on the header or body, but it is preferred to put it in the body. First, we should create an external JavaScript file with .js extension. All files ending with .js extensions are JavaScript file. So make sure you create a JavaScript file. You can name it however you want. I have already created a JavaScript file at the beginning only. So inside of this JavaScript file, I'm just gonna define a console log saying hello from external JavaScript. That should be JavaScript, not JavaScript. Okay, let's just save that. Let me just remove this internal script and save. As you can see, nothing actually happens. We are defining a console log, but it is not showing up on our console. So we need to actually link this external JavaScript file. So how are we gonna do it? It's very simple. Let's head over to index.html. We can link it in the head section also, but let's also demonstrate how we can link in the body section. It's the both ways are the same. So I'm gonna say here script, and the source is going to be that introduction.js file name. That's how we can define an external JavaScript. Once I save this, as you can see, hello from external JavaScript, that's coming from over here. We can also link multiple external JavaScript files to our document. Let me just demonstrate that. Let's create another JavaScript file by saying hello.js. Instead of the hello.js, I'm gonna define a simple console log. It should say hello from another external JS file. Let's just save that. You know what to do. You need to link to our document by saying script source is going to be that file name. That should be this hello.js. Let's close the script tag. Let's save and check. As you can see, hello from another external JS file is coming from this hello.js file, and also this one from this introduction.js file. That's it for this video. In the next video, we are going to talk about data types. So I will see you in the next one.